Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for for mid-October. That's what we're doing. Mid-October 2023. You have this regeneration card in this yin energy card. Both kind of represent taking time to regenerate, Capricorn, taking time to rest, relax, recover, heal, do whatever you can. Although you start with action. Yeah, definitely. Chariot, Emperor, both are cards of like taking action. So maybe you've been regenerating and it's like saying you've healed. Now it's time to kind of like make your move. Now it's time to, start working towards a goal, wish, dream, whatever it is. Already a really good reading, minus that Nine of Swords there. But you have the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Lovers. So for a lot of you, I feel this is about taking action on a new path or in a new direction. The Lovers could, of course, be love. And, I'm not saying that love couldn't be coming in for you, but the Lovers traditionally was like being at a crossroads, having a choice to make. And, so I feel like it's time for you to make a choice. And there could be love. Look, you have the Emperor and the Empress, so there could be a divine counterpart coming in for you in love, if that's what you're looking for. And, so I do feel it's time for you to get moving. But let's see here. You start with the Chariot. The Chariot, of course, is charging forward towards a victory or charging towards new success. It could say that you've charged away from something here or that you've moved away from something. And so I feel like for some of you, you've moved away from something and now you aren't sure where you're going. The story of the Chariot is that he has that city behind him and he's leaving that city behind him behind. He doesn't really know like where he's going. He's just going in a new direction. And, I kind of feel that for you where it's like, this is like saying that you are just like going in a new direction. And it's not that like, I don't think it's that you don't know where you're going. I just think that you're just kind of going in a new direction. That's maybe the best way to put it. And you're moving towards something new, but it's not exactly clear. We know that because you have the Nine of Swords to the Moon. And also Taurus had something very similar, Capricorn, to this right here. And so the Nine of Swords can represent knowing, it's like that you need to move towards a new opportunity, but you could be worrying about repeating a cycle. Wheel of Fortune right here. So again, it's like, maybe you're wanting to start a business, but you've already tried it before and it didn't work out, so you're like worried about it. Maybe you're moving towards a divine counterpart, like new love, but it's like you're worrying that it's not going to work out. So, I feel like there's a need for you to like take control, but also I feel there's a need for you to take action with the Emperor. So whatever you're thinking about doing, I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't wait too long, right? It's also interesting to me that you have this divine counterparts and then you have these divine counterparts right here, the Moon and the Sun. The Moon and the Sun can represent two people who are definitely not meant to be together. And so I'm wondering if you had a person who you thought was your divine counterpart, that you let go of, and it's like now you have a new one, and it's scary because it's like it's almost like, I think it's similar but different, this person, if you're meeting a new person, for example, but it's like true love. So I would go for it, plain and simple. There's no reason to, yammer on about this. I would just say that if you're meeting a new person, I feel this could be your actual divine counterpart. I think the last person just wasn't meant to be. Moon and the Sun. I love readings that go from the Moon to the Sun, by the way, because it kind of suggests that you're leaving a period of where you haven't had clarity. The Moon can say that you have not had clarity on the direction you need to move in, and then the Sun is the clarity. So, looks like clarity to me. You have with the Chariot, you have this revenge card. Again, I would be careful of a past person coming back. They could be coming back to get revenge or to just cause problems in general. So I would avoid a past person. I would just completely ignore them, plain and simple. So there you go. With the Emperor, you have this Lost card. Funny enough, Saturn and Pisces. We have Saturn and Pisces right now. So you could have experienced this loss during Saturn and Pisces. This could also say that something is dead, done, over with. You can see this crow is like pulling the last bits of meat off of the skull here. And so it kind of like says, something has been picked over. It's like something has been done to death in your life. And now it's time to move towards something new. With the lovers, here you go. You have this flirtation card. Someone new is flirting with you at this time. I'm pretty sure your last reading, there was something about like love or, love coming in or a new person. So I feel like there's like a very flirtatious new person coming in for you. I feel like you're definitely scared of repeating a cycle and going to that Nine of Swords, but it looks like a big opportunity to me. And again, divine counterpart. So you could be attracting your emperor, your empress, whatever the case may be. Next, you have this anchor card. It says, have faith, choose optimism. You have a submarine. It says, diving deep, unraveling the subconscious. Yes, I feel like you need to be optimistic at this time for sure. I do believe we're in a time where we really are manifesting our thoughts or feelings very quickly, so we need to be optimistic. I also feel that if you're flirting with an idea, that you need to explore this idea deeper with this submarine card. I feel like it's saying, if you're going to do something, go all the way. Like it's saying dive deep on whatever it is. Don't just like scratch the surface. I feel like I said something similar in your last reading as well. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Someone has their eye on you for sure going this way. Could be any, I'm not like picking up on any sign. It could be a fixed sign, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Leo shows up here twice. You have Pisces, Taurus. I think I already said that. Cancer. You have Sagittarius. You have basically everything. So, there you go. Could be any sign. I feel like someone has their eye on you, Capricorn, or you have your eye on someone. So take it how it resonates if you're spying on a person. But this could be a very good person, again, if you're looking for love. The other thing I would say is that the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. If he is flirting with an idea, which again, I think some of you, this is not love. I feel for a lot of you, actually, for a lot of you, I feel like this is you have like some sort of idea about like some opportunity that you want to take advantage of. Ace of Pentacles right here. I feel like you're worried about repeating a cycle with the opportunity. So it's like probably something you've tried before in the past. Like maybe you've tried to have a business, maybe you've tried to have a YouTube channel, or you've tried to write a book, or you've tried to do whatever. Ace of Pentacles is something that requires a lot of work. So, whatever this is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading. But the Ace of Pentacles, the way I think of it is it's like a garden. You have to water it, feed it, fertilize it. You have to give it sun, so it's like a lot of work, whatever the opportunity is. And I feel like that could be where this fear is coming from. Is that whatever the opportunity is, doesn't matter, love, business, spiritual, whatever. I feel like you've done it before, is what I feel like saying. And I don't think this is the same opportunity that you're getting. It's a different opportunity, but it's similar to something you've done before. And it's like you're worried about repeating a mistake. But again, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which says now you have the opportunity to turn things around. You have the opportunity to make this better than it was the first time. The Wheel of Fortune is a very successful card, very fortunate. But the wheel spins, the wheel is always spinning. And we can control the direction. Most people just let the wheel spin and their life just, does whatever, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune, we can control the wheel with our vibrations. So make sure to watch your vibrations. Make sure to, pay attention to your feelings and all that other good stuff that we've already kind of talked about here, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, you have this Harmony card. Yeah, this is a card of peace and harmony. It's also the sun in Libra. We have this eclipse in Libra. This video will be out on the day of the eclipse. So, again, this could say that the eclipse itself is bringing more peace and harmony into your life. With the Nine of Swords, you have this criticism card. I feel this could be a little bit of imposter syndrome going on here as well, right here. Like you're getting an opportunity, and it's funny, you have this Know Your Worth card. I feel like you need to believe that you deserve something here, Capricorn. Like you need to believe that, this opportunity is meant for you, or you need to believe that you're good enough with this Know Your Worth card. You need to believe that you can make something happen, or that you can, that you are worthy of whatever it is that you are working towards. So, I think you need to do some mental, exercises or belief that you deserve something. With the Page of Swords, you have this generosity card. Funny enough, a lot of people have been getting this generosity card, or there's another one in here I can't remember the name of, but it's basically, it represents generosity as well. And I feel that the universe is trying to be generous at this time, or is trying to open up new opportunities. We even go up here to the Empress, which is like a lot of abundance, or just abundance in general entering into your life. So I feel that there could be like some opportunity for you to receive a generous offer or receive help from people. This could also be a person. Another card of Leo, by the way. So it could be a Leo or someone who has a lot of Leo in their chart that's coming in for you that is going to be very generous. Leos can be very generous, so there you go. You have the spirit, this spider spirit says, make your dreams real. Every single person has had something during this eclipse, really during the second half of the month about making your dreams a reality. So, clearly the collective energy is making a dream real, after the eclipse, more or less. You have the skunk spirit says, know your worth on it. So I feel like you need to believe that you deserve something in your life, like I've already said. So, these are very good cards of, especially the spider spirit is kind of like a card of the story you tell. And again, there is something here about what you believe about yourself. So I feel like you need to be careful to make sure that you are believing good things about yourself and not bad things, right? I feel like you need to stay focused and really kind of, be aware of your persistent thoughts. The skunk spirit that says know your worth on it, I feel is saying you need to make sure that you are standing up for yourself, but also, if you are feeling imposter syndrome, like you're not good enough to take on this opportunity right here, I feel like you need to tell yourself, no, I am good enough to take on this opportunity. Again, the Ace of Pentacles is a big opportunity being offered by the universe. This is the hand of God that is reaching out there and making you an offer. So there's like a big opportunity coming in for you, but it's probably something that you've worked on a lot in the past. That's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. So, maybe you poured your heart and soul into a relationship and the person burned you. It looks to me like there's a new person who is actually your divine counterpart who you are going to want to pour your heart and soul into. The difference is I think that this new person also pours their heart and soul in. So it's like maybe you had to learn balance, right? Or maybe you had to learn that it's perfectly okay if you're an overgiver. I think it's okay to be an overgiver if you are with a person who is also an overgiver, right? If you're matching the energy. It's not okay if you're overgiving and they aren't giving at all. That's when we run into problems here. So as long as you're giving an equal, give and take here, then it's fine. And so again, I feel like that's what you're attracting, this opportunity. And I feel the universe is kind of like saying, did you learn? Did you learn what to give and all that other stuff? And here's the thing about being an overgiver as well, is typically if you're an overgiver, you probably have imposter syndrome anyway, because you're saying like just giving a normal amount isn't enough. Giving what I would normally give is not enough. So again, might be something you want to look into with the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says, when you know that you know, when you truly believe that something will be successful, then it's going to be successful. When there is no other way than to be successful, that's when you find true success with the Seven of Wands. You have the Moon here. The Moon is fears. Again, a lot of fears at this time. Makes perfect sense. We have a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. So I would make sure to, take control of your fears and, do what you can with what you got. As I always say, really, there's no reason to be fearful about things happening that you can't control. As I always say to people, it's like if you can do something about it, then don't just sit there and fear it. Do something about it. If you can't, then there's no point in fearing something that you can't control. So again, I feel like you need to get control of your feelings here for some of you. I also feel that you are coming out of a moon period because we have the sun right next to it. So I feel like a lot of you are really stepping into a time of peace and harmony. You have the yin card, the harmony card, the sun, looks really good. Even the Empress is a card of self-care. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the detachment card. All three earth signs have this card on an opportunity card, which is crazy. But really, I think the quickest way to be successful is to completely detach from outcome. Again, usually if we care about something too much, that's when we're worried about losing it. And that's when, we create problems, all this other stuff. If we become detached in a healthy way, where we just say, I'm just going to do the best I can with what I got, and I'm not going to worry about the outcome, that's when we become very successful. That's when usually things work out, because we're not trying to force something to work out here. And I definitely got that for you. With the Seven of Wands, you have this appreciation card. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if you want love, I feel like you're attracting a person who's really going to appreciate you, really be very generous with you. So again, it's probably like a giver, someone who really gives. And, I would just say, make sure you're matching energy, but I think there's going to be a lot for you to appreciate in the near future here. Yeah, look at this. With the Moon, you have this fulfillment card. This is a very good reading, as always, Capricorn. I don't think things have been very easy for you. It's funny because I always say that your readings are very similar to the water sign readings, which is, it kind of makes sense because you are the sea goat. Even in Vedic astrology, you are the crocodile. You go from water to land, right? So it makes perfect sense that your readings are always very similar. And again, I'm not saying life is going to get super easy or anything like that, right? But it does seem to me like you are, if you put the work in, you are going to be heading towards a lot more fulfillment and, it's kind of like, with great power comes great responsibility. So, I think we're in a time where people, as you become more successful, you have to be a positive example for other people, which we see right here, Sun and the Empress. It's like a lot of people are going to be watching you or have their eye on you, maybe, especially if you're building like a business or if you're on YouTube or something like that. So make sure to, do the right thing and, put good stuff out. You have this Peacemaker card. It says a win-win approach will bring mutual gains. It says politics, negotiation, unions, contracts, or peacemaking. Very peaceful reading in general. You have this card that says, no, whatever your decision you made, it was the right one. Again, if you have a past person coming back, again, I feel like this past person, maybe you ended up walking away from this person after like a long drawn-out cycle with that Nine of Swords. And again, I feel like this was the right decision. So keep moving forward. Move towards, bigger and better things, basically. You have the Empress, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles. The Empress is, of course, a lot of abundance. So I do feel there is a lot of abundance coming in for you with the Empress, a lot of success. Also, a lot of, again, I feel like you're working and it's like you're getting results for the work that you're doing. So I would keep going. I would keep pushing towards whatever it is that you're pushing towards. You have the Sun. The Sun, of course, the card of extreme happiness. And so I feel there's a ton of happiness showing up in this reading. You have the Sun imagery showing up as well. It's interesting. Right here, you have the Sun. You have the Sun right here on this flirtation card. So, it's just standing out to me. And I would say that you're about to be very happy with whatever is coming in for you at this time. I also feel that this is because you're more in alignment. I feel that right now it will be very obvious when you're not in alignment because I think if you're like working towards things that are not in alignment, things are going to go the wrong direction fast. And when you are in alignment, things are going to speed up. So, pay attention to momentum, which I feel like I say to you all the time. It's like when you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, things will be slow. When you're doing things you're supposed to be doing, I feel like things will be fast. So there you go. You have the King of Pentacles. Again, if you are attracting love, I feel like you're attracting a person who wants something permanent, someone who wants like a very deep connection. Could be a Taurus. You have a lot of Taurus here, even in the other cards. You have a lot of Sagittarius in the other cards as well, but it could be any sign, general reading. But regardless, I feel it's a person who wants something permanent. Again, I love the King of Pentacles for love. Doesn't matter what gender you're attracting either, because it's usually just a person who really wants to put the work in. So, I kind of feel that for you. I also feel you're stabilizing your finances here. I mean, really good financial cards, especially if you're working for it. Again, if you're not working for it, then obviously things aren't going to improve. With the Empress, you have this bluff card. It's actually a good card. Again, I feel like you're kind of calling other people's bluffs. Like this card, I'm pretty sure in the book for this deck, they say on this card that it kind of represents you doing something that people can't believe that you were able to do. So again, know your worth. It looks to me like you could be accomplishing something that is putting you in this Empress energy and other people are going to be surprised by it. But again, I think this was in you all along, right? With the Sun, you have the health card, which also has the Sun on it right here. Definitely watch your health at this time. Again, a couple weeks ago, it's funny that a couple weeks ago, I think it was in the October readings, health came up a bunch of times. And, I was like, I totally ignored it. And look, I got COVID. So, I would stay healthy. I would make sure you're doing extra stuff to, drink extra water, do all that other good stuff. I'm not a doctor, so there you go. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Submission card. This card is kind of like the Eight of Swords. You can see that there's this bird in this cage, but the cage door is open. So I feel like you're not stuck. I feel like you need to, get to work towards, whatever this Ace of Pentacles opportunity is for you, because it's a big opportunity. I think it's scary because it's something that you've already done once or, twice or whatever. You have this Finger card. It says, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. The only problem I see here is you not believing in yourself. So, and, look at it when you point, right? What is the cliche saying? They say that you have three fingers pointing back at you. So, I feel like for a lot of you that the problem here, I'm not saying the problem is you, but I'm saying you not believing in yourself is the problem. You have this Ring card. It says, marriage will take place either romantically or in business. Yes, definitely. There's a divine counterpart here. Do I think marriage is happening this month? Probably not, but you could be meeting a person that you will marry. And again, same thing in business. You could be committing to a business that will make you successful. You have this. Are you kidding? You have this door. It says opportunities are waiting for you. This whole entire reading is about one big opportunity that's coming in. Again, I feel it's pretty simple. It's something you've been asking for, but again, probably something you've already done before in the past. If you're wondering what this opportunity is, for most of you, I think you're already thinking about it. Like it's already a business idea you have. It's already the book idea you have to write. Whatever. It's already the person that you want to date. You already have them on your mind. And I feel this is just saying, knock on the door, get started, plain and simple. You have this turkey. It says someone behaving stupidly. Yeah, I would just avoid dummies just in general. I mean, you have the sun and the moon here. So if you have a past person that's doing things that are not good, maybe you need to block this person, move on, whatever. You have a spirit card. It says heartache over what you no longer have. It's like if you do even have heartache over something that you no longer have, I feel that it's just saying, there's something so much better coming in. There's something that is a true match to you, whether it's love or business or your health or whatever, but you have to let go of the past thing. You have the seahorse that says family matters on it. A lot of people getting family stuff, so you could be spending a lot of time with family in general. But this is a really good reading here, Capricorn. Love where it's going. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.